Hello friends, thank you so much for joining us today. My name is Miss Emily. This is my daughter.
I'm Amara.
And this is my older daughter.
I'm Adina.
And today we are going to demonstrate how to do the March Your Library at Home bonus kits. We are going to make sugar cone bird feeders. The items that you will be getting from the library are some sugar cones, watch out,
Some Cheerios and string, some bird seed.
The things that you will need from your home are a shallow bowl or a plate, or like I have a pie tin here to put the birdseed in.
A knife.
To put the peanut butter to spread the peanut butter on the sugar cone.
Some peanut butter. You can use sun butter or almond butter if you would like.
You'll need about a cup of that. And what we're going to do is, the first thing we're going to do is cut or break a little part, the tip of the cone off, and we're going to string our Cheerios through the bottom, and that is what we will use to hang the tree. Then we're gonna put the peanut butter or almond butter or sun butter on, then we're gonna roll it in birdseed. The first thing you're gonna wanna do is break the tip of your sugar cone off. Amara and Adina have done theirs already. You want it to look like there's that little hole there. So I start by just breaking it off with my fingers, and you don't want it too big, so you have to do it kind of right at the bottom and just a little bit. And then take your knife or a serrated knife and cut just a little bit. Sorry, did I get you? So there is a little hole. And then the next thing you're gonna wanna do, got crumbs on my elbow, is take your string and we're going to thread it through the top. So,
Okay.
yep, put it through. And the string, sometimes it can be hard to get through. So we grabbed a skewer or a dowel. You could use a pencil and you stick it up and try to catch the string. You don't want to break the bottom of it more. You just want to catch the string and pull it down in it, because you don't want the hole in the top to be too big or your string is going to fall out. So you could use the pointy end of the dowel, or you could use the flat end of the dowel. Mine is not coming through very well at all.
Me neither. Oh wait, mine's
coming through good.
Awesome. Oh, I got mine better now. I used a pencil the first time I did this, and that worked really well. Okay. And then as soon as you get it close to the end, you can obviously get in there with your finger and pull it through. So you want the string to be all the way through your sugar cone. The next thing we're going to do is to tie a knot at the end of the string that came out of the large circle part of your cone, because we're gonna pull it through and it's gonna hang. Might need to ask your and you wanna do it as close to the end of the string as possible, because you wanna be able to pull most of it through, because this part you will use to hang on your tree. So you want this part to be as long as possible. You might need to ask your grown-up for some help, like Amara needs. Don't pull it all the way out. What are you doing? So Amara did a good knot, but look, it wasn't big enough and it slipped right out. So try to pull it back through the other end. You did a pretty good job with your dowel getting it. You might need to knot it a couple of times. So we're gonna just
like
do
the loop?
some knots.
Like
and I will come back when we've made all of our big knots and we'll show you the next step. Okay, we have tied our knots. As we learned with this string, it is kind of thin and delicate, and you might need to tie many, many times to get the right knot to not pop out of the bottom of your ice cream cone. The next thing we're going to do is thread Cheerios on, as the girls have been doing on theirs. Can you hold up your threaded Cheerios, girls? And you can do as many as you want, as much as you want, sorry, but you want to make sure to leave about 4 to 5 inches at the top, because that is what you are going to use to tie this to a tree, a bush, maybe your deck outside for our furry friends to eat. It'll be interesting to see what animals eat these, if it's birds or squirrels or bunnies.
So it's like right here, the 4 or 5 inch.
No, it's like this. So you have a lot more to do if you want to.
Yeah.
Although you don't have to do, you can do as, like I said, as much or as little as you want. There are definitely enough Cheerios in the bag that I gave you that you will be able to do quite a few if you wanted to. Another trick that we have learned is as you are threading these Cheerios, the end of your string is going to get a little bit frayed. So if they're not going in well, you can kind of twist, or even sometimes I wet it a little bit and twist, and that makes it more firm, and you can pointed where you can more easily thread the Cheerios through. And then after you have gotten your desired amount of Cheerios on the end of your string, you're going to want to make another knot. And this knot goes at the end of the string so the Cheerios don't fall off.
Can I stop now?
It's up to you. Okay. Yeah, that's 100% up to however much you want to put on.
So I'm just gonna leave it like this.
Yep, don't pull on the bottom of it. It's going to pop out. It's a delicate project. So you have to be gentle about the way you pull the string, and gentle with the sugar cones because they can break pretty easily.
Okay, so how many knots?
Just as many that you'd probably have to do 3 or 4 with this string because it is pretty slim. Just enough for your Cheerios not to drop off. Okay. Another thing I was gonna say is that if parts of your cone broke off, the first time I did this, there was a part of my cone at the bottom that just chipped off. And when I was putting the peanut butter on, I just stuck it on there and slathered it with peanut butter. So it doesn't matter if some of your cone is broken, it will work just fine the way that it is. And if you want to throw that part away or compost it, you can do that. You don't have to put it back on the cone either. All right, our knots are all tied at the end, so our Cheerios are not going to come off. The next thing you're going to do is get your peanut butter or almond butter or sun butter and put it onto your sugar cone. I keep thinking snow cone in my mind, but it's sugar cone. And all right, girls, go ahead and get a good scoop. I have found that it is easy to do it down from the pointy end down to the wide end, from the narrow end to the wide end. And just like you're buttering bread, just going straight down. That's kind of the easiest way, I think. And then you want to spread the peanut butter all over your cone. I have found that holding it by the bottom very gently is the best way to do it, because you'll still get, your fingers will still get a little dirty, but they won't be terrible. And then most of the peanut butter that you're putting on your cone is going to stay on your cone.
Is it okay if we accidentally get some peanut butter on the Cheerios?
Yeah, of course. Yep. I think anywhere you get, I don't think, anywhere you get peanut butter, some birdseed is going to stick to it, and I think that getting it on the Cheerios is okay. If you don't want to get it on your Cheerios, you can hold it kind of to the side and then let your Cheerios hang off like that, like this. But if you don't care, you can hold it straight upright again. Yeah, nice job, girls. You need some more peanut butter there, Mara.
Yeah.
Dina, how you doing?
Good.
Great.
I don't think I need any more peanut
Awesome.
butter.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Can you help me?
Yeah, of course. Here, why don't I hold this?
Okay.
You can do as much or as little of your cone as you want. However, I suggest doing as much as possible and getting all of your cone slathered. Such a great word. Slathered with peanut butter. Because you're going to want as much birdseed to stick to these as possible. As much food for our friends out there. This is a great project to do outside if you wanted. We were going to do ours outside, but it is a little chilly today and a little rainy, so we decided to do it inside. Although I think tomorrow is supposed to be sunny, and if we were doing it tomorrow, we would have done it outside. A great project for all of the new spring animals that are coming out. I saw some new buds on trees and bushes yesterday, some green buds, and I am very excited for spring to come. Can start spending some time outside.
Yes.
It's gonna be nice. Okay, can I have that knife to finish mine? Okay, thanks.
This
I
makes-
am all done with mine.
Do you want to hold yours closer to the camera so they can see it?
It is all buttered with peanut butter,
It's all buttered up.
and you can see that the Cheerios aren't falling off the string. So,
And I'm done
Now-
with mine.
Great. Dina, you need to hold yours a little down. You're out of frame there.
Okay. So
There you
this
go.
is
put mine
mine.
down.
I didn't really want my Cheerios to get peanut butter on them, so I kind of dangled it and went like that. I like the smell because it makes me think of Reese's peanut butter cups.
Yeah, yum. Now for the birdseed, which is the fun part. Dina, do you want to open up the bag of birdseed and dump it in the tin,
Yes.
the pie pan? Yep. Mara, do you want me to show you how to do it first, or do you want to go ahead and try it?
I'll go ahead and try.
Okay, you want to pull it over to you? Yep.
So you're gonna pick your cone up with the string, and then
Just gently.
you're just gonna gently lay it down,
Yep.
and you're just gonna
Sorry.
start
Peanut
rolling.
butter on here.
And you're just gonna keep rolling
You can also take some and
and
sprinkle it on the top there.
And then once you think it's all finished and you've rolled it around a couple times, you can gently again pick it up and kind of shake it,
Yeah, look at that.
and then put it back down.
Nice, yep. And then we'll set it to dry.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm going to do it. So, hi. I didn't know corn was in birdseed.
Well, corn's in this birdseed. I think there's a lot of different kinds of birdseed out there. This one also is cherry flavored, so it kind of smells like cherries, or it has some kind of cherry in it,
Do you want me to
which
sprinkle?
I didn't
Do you
mean
want
to
me to
buy,
sprinkle?
but that's what I got from
sure.
Amazon.
Okay.
So, well, yeah. There
You
you
can
go.
just roll and I'll sprinkle.
There's a missing spot right here.
That's okay.
That's
and it,
okay.
yep, no
So,
big deal.
Just a little bit more sprinkle.
And gently just give it a, yep, nice job. And put it down.
Can't wait to
Perfect.
hang this up because we did this activity one time
Yep.
with pine cones and it was super fun.
Yeah, we did do this activity with pine cones. That's what actually gave me the idea. But I found on the internet a place that suggested to do the sugar cones, which are much easier to find
Yes.
because now there's not a lot of pine cones out there. We did ours in the fall, and there were plenty of pine cones around. And they're also, I think, easier to put the peanut butter on, right?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
the pine cones have the little spikes that you have to get on.
Yeah.
And it takes a while.
Yeah, it does take a while. This was a little bit easier. So I thought this was a better activity for maybe if like there was littles in the house, they could help with this. This works great with fine motor skills. Or if you don't have a lot of time and you're kind of, you know, you have a fun day plan, but you want to do a craft really quick. This goes really well for that. All right, let me see how it
Ooh, I like it.
I like it.
I like it too. Very nice. Okay, so we obviously have a lot of bird seed left over. I think you will too, because we had about the same amount that was given to all of you, which is about a cup. You can do whatever you want with the bird seed. You can throw it away, you can compost it, you can do some more kind of bird feeders if you wanted. There's some really fun ones online where you can freeze bird seed or fruit in kind of like a circular and hang up like a wreath, or you can just scatter it on your lawn. When it was really snowy and really cold, we actually took some bird seed and put it next to a little part under our deck where we knew there was a family of rabbits living, just so that they had some food to kind of hold them over for those couple of weeks that there was no grass around, and they ate it. So again, you can do whatever your grown-up says is okay for you to do with the extra bird seed. Go ahead, Mara, sorry.
I think that a couple times once the snow started to melt, I saw the bunny or a couple bunnies come out of the deck, and I was like, oh, there are the bunnies that were hibernating under our deck.
Yep. Yeah, they needed that extra bird seed, right?
Yeah.
Or I looked it up online, and it said that normally rabbits won't eat bird seed, but in times like that where it was really cold and there was too much snow and there was no other food, then they could survive on it for a small amount of time.
Yeah, since the snow's gone, we can put it in our front lawn.
Yeah.
Because we know there's a lot of birds that kind of come down and it's looking for food. So
That's right. We have a couple bird feeders that we could put it just in the bird feeder, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
So you have a lot of things you can do with the bird seed.
Yep. And please share what kind of bird feeders you made or anything else that you want to. You can post it on the library's Facebook page or on our Pinterest page. We would love to hear from you and see what you all made. And we will also post our pictures of our bird feeders hanging outside. We'll go hang them up.
We will.
Yep. Thanks so much, friends. Have a good day.